Hi everyone, this is Sinead and with me is Joe.
Hi everybody. Thank you for joining us today. We are going to be talking about the portal. What is the portal and what has Sinette's role been as the portal for the last 14 years?
Yes.
So we're going to start off with some foundational questions that'll help us lay the groundwork so that we can explore what it has been like and what it means for you to be the portal.
All right, first question.
First question is, what is the portal?
All right, in a nutshell, the portal is let's call it an interdimensional physical support system. What I mean by interdimensional physical is that this portal system is like a gateway so we can call the system a gateway that gives the other side and beings within it, not only those who have crossed over, but also animals and nature, the earth.
So it's not exclusive
and
to things that have passed away.
No.
It's everything
Yes.
that exists.
Yes, because the portal essentially accesses the life essence, the life force in everything within existence. And I know for many it may sound like, what?
It's quite a bomb to drop on someone.
I know. But for me, it is actually quite simple in its extraordinary nature, because the simplicity of the portal is the fact that it connects to and aligns with every single thing's life essence in existence. And that life essence can communicate. And that's who I am and what I do.
Okay.
So through, for example, EQAFE, I will provide the link in this video as well. You will be introduced to so many beings, animals, life essences that communicate through the portal. And that's what makes it so unique and one of a kind, because it is this one gift to Earth and humanity that allows for everything in existence to be able to communicate for the first time.
Directly.
Directly, yes.
So I was going to go into what does that put us in terms of what is the purpose? Like, what are we finding out? What has been the investigation so far? What has it shown us?
All right, so for the past, let's say, I've been portaling for a total of into 14 years now. But in the previous up to, let's say, 9-10 years, my relationship with the portal and the beings I have access to, as much as they have access into my physical body and Earth, has been to understand the human. Not only the human, but to understand what makes us who we are on a mind or consciousness level, a being, self level, that some also refer to as the soul or the spirit, and then our physical bodies. How exactly does that trinity interact? What exactly has heaven's relationship or the hereafter's relationship been with Earth? Because so many has always asked the ever-present question as to why has heaven not been here like enough? Why is this world seemingly becoming such a stark difference to the hereafter or the other side? So we've been investigating, researching, and answering all those questions. All of that data and information is being collected in EQAFE at the moment.
Yeah.
But also to understand here, and we didn't mention before, is I myself, what makes me different from channels or psychics or deep trance mediums is my access is of such nature where the being in this body, can leave my body completely. So there's a literal swap that happens with when a being comes through and communicates. you really absolutely get to know them. I mean, yes, they've got to use my physical body, my language, all the tools, the infrastructure that's in here to communicate, but the purity of what they say, that is them.
So is there any influence at all when a being comes in terms of you being there, or is it such that when the being comes in, they're fully themselves?
Yes, I mean, this is something that we wanted to make sure is very clear, even within myself and also for all the beings, not only the beings, but for everyone here who is listening to the recordings that they're doing, to make sure it's them, And here, what happens is whenever there can be 2 or 3 or more beings in the body at the same time, but we move and position ourselves in such a way into dimensions within the body and the portal that, the main being speaking is, in the front and standing and speaking as though, this is their body. This is their life and experience. And I can even sometimes be on the other side for days, if I choose, and just have a being come and experience the body and life here.
So there's no limitation at all in terms of how long a being can be here in your body?
Yes. No.
Like, at all? Like, it does. There's no expiry, or like you have to be out by...
No, not at all. But another point to also touch on here is, our main discovery through portaling the last 14 years that we're busy working with now, but I've been focusing on the 10, which will be more seen in EQAFE, is life, that life essence. And this is something that exists beyond the mind, beyond the consciousness, beyond the personalities, beyond anything that, we have ever consciously known of. And the knowledge, data, and information that is coming through will be unique because of that, because we're looking at everything outside the box, literally. We've gone into such a depth in existence, into that life force, one and equal, that we're looking at everything and everyone in existence. And this is what's so great, what you'll also hear in the recordings, the information that's coming through, how they see consciousness from the other side, what it looks like, how it moves, how it's really affecting the body. All that data and information is coming. And this is now what we're focusing on in this phase of the process, where we are becoming more physical oriented. In other words, we've more focused on understanding the mind's relationship to the body the past 10 years. Now we're into understanding the body itself and how it conditioned itself in relation to consciousness. To what extent has that programming been happening?
And that is a lot to walk into, especially for somebody that may be new to the material. I myself have been following the material for almost the last 10 years as well, and it's been such a journey. For me, it's been realizing that there is so much that we haven't known, haven't really understood, and for the first time in existence, we're actually getting the full picture from the other side, from life itself in a way. And that kind of leads you to a point of like, what do I do with what? My life is what? My thoughts are what?
Yes.
So what do we do with that? Like, what are we doing now? Having done the investigation, having discovered that there is so much that we haven't actually understood about what it means to be alive, what it means to be here. So what do we do about that? What are we doing?
That we will continue with in the next video. We will be sharing the how we are and have been taking all this knowledge and information in a way of making it more digestible for everyone on Earth. Everyone, thank you very much for listening and joining.
Stay tuned.